Oh, he's gone. Hi everybody, how you doing? He muted.
I feel like I was sabotaged there. I was totally and utterly organised. I was sat here in silence. I was trying to.
The minute you walked away.
I walked away to shut the door.
Oh, it feels weird me being on the right. Is it because you're a host too?
I'm a host too, which
So
means
you can
nothing
see
to
me.
you guys. That's what I was trying to communicate. Because what actually happens normally is that Joe's in charge of the show. He's the guy that runs it. He is the tech department of the show.
Yeah.
And I don't get really opportunity to kind of see what happens backstage. So I only view whatever you guys are viewing in the comments. So now I feel like
This is freaking me out.
I feel like I've been brought into the circle. I know what I'm doing. I have the ability to like bring me on, take Joe off. There we go.
Oh, that's so much better. Honestly, my mind was going mental. I was like, this is all wrong.
We do the same when we're on stage, when we're playing a gig. If we're on the wrong side of the stage to each other, it's like, oh, it feels weird.
Yeah, because especially because on stage it's different because I've got this. If you're not on my left, because I naturally look in to my left.
Yeah.
If you're not on my left, I freak out because I need to know that you're there, stomping away, all your gears in place.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
People are saying that Dave has the power.
I have the power. It's not technically that much power. It's just the ability to flip a screen every now and again. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to take whatever I can get, you know.
It's good.
Yeah.
You've been promoted.
Oh, best thing about it, guys. I can add your comments to the show as well, which is just a new feature for me. It's a brand new show for me now, guys.
Yeah.
How is everybody today? Have we had a good day? Feel like it's part of the show now that I do a little weather update of what the weather is like in Leeds.
Do it.
A little bit cloudy and rainy today, but not too trying to sunshine. It has been the first day of not unusual sunshine weather for here in Leeds. I hope you guys have had a good day and good weather and done something fun.
Okay, should I kick us off like normal?
I think you should. I think you should turn your guitar on just a touch. Maybe that's fine.
Better?
Yeah.
Don't wanna forget what makes me important. In the blink of an eye, can be lost from your mind. I can't break a promise, I really want this. I'm taking your side and not rushing my life. If all that was left here is all that I wanted, there's no need to change the hands of time. We are the lucky ones. We have just what we want. We see just what becomes. We are the lucky ones. We have just what we want. We see just what becomes. Hope can change your mind. Hope can change your life. Just open your eyes, you save some love for the lucky ones. Hope can change your mind. Hope can change your life. Just open your eyes, you save some love for the lucky ones. All this rewinded is a constant reminder of how we got here, what we left behind. I can't slow this down, but I need to remember we are the lucky ones. We have just what we want. We see just what becomes. change your mind. Hope can change your life. Just open your eyes, they've saved some love for the lucky ones. Hope can change your mind. Hope can change your life. Just open your eyes, they've saved some love for the lucky ones. Out of the woods and into the fire, our heads underwater, and no one's gonna pull us up. Out of the floods and into the riots, our backs to the wall. When there's no other way to escape, we will never give up. Hope can change your mind. Hope can change your life. Just open your eyes, they've saved some love for the lucky ones. Hope can change your mind. Hope can change your life. Just open your eyes, they've saved some love for the lucky ones.
Woo! Nice one, man.
Thanks. How's the guitar sounding? Good?
Sounds good. Yeah, everything sounds really good.
Good.
I'm just getting used to this dashboard now. Now I can see how many people are watching. I can see where people are watching. It's like a different world. It's a different world. There's two different topics of conversation going through the comment section. One is a very in-depth conversation about the weather.
Yeah. which you started off with.
Which I started off, which is good. I feel like we've kind of got a little bit of a mixed thing. It seemed to be snowing in Colorado a few weeks ago while we had the sunshine. Now they've got the sunshine. I think that we could end up with a little bit of don't think we're going to get snow. We just got usual rainy weather. Yeah. But yeah, people just saying it does change the atmosphere a little bit when when the weather's not as good. We've been really lucky for the whole of our isolation lockdown period, where the weather is totally. I mean, to look out the window and see the sunshine, it has a different kind of vibe to it, different feel. So, but and the other subject is about the video that we released yesterday.
Yeah.
People are saying and people are saying how many people saw themselves in the video or know people in the video. What I love about watching the video, and I must have watched it about, I don't know, nearly 10 times now in different ways. And every time you watch the video, it's different.
Yeah.
Because
and you can miss
end up focusing on someone else, and that becomes that, what you focus on that minute of the video or second of the video. So I like that. I love that it keeps changing every time I watch it. It makes me smile. So I can't thank you all enough for being part of that and sending in your videos.
It's honestly, it's had such an amazing response. It's like, I think it's 2,000 views now on YouTube.
Yep. I mean, there's people even saying that they're subscribing to YouTube just so they can get the video.
To watch it.
I'm telling you, I'm
incredible. Incredible. So my dad said the guitar's distorting a little bit, so I'm going to have a look.
Only a touch though. It was much better than what it was in the original sound check.
Okay. That might be better. So it's blindsided. No, it's not. It's the weeks are molding into one. Light of the Sky week. And you said you're going to play a song that I played yesterday. Communicate.
I am going to do Communicate, but I'm going to do Animal first.
Nice.
You know what I mean? You just got to get them all in.
Mm-hmm.
And
basically stealing all the songs that I was going to play.
Is that what, did you say that at the start? Did you really land grab that song? No. Did we have a discussion? Did we have a business meeting?
In my mind. In my mind.
The IT department.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it because at least I know I can get through that one at the moment. It's different, you see, because we spend all these time playing these songs, and the lyrics get ingrained into your head. Whereas I'm just too busy, kind of just doing my thing.
This is what Dave does on stage. He puts his fingers there, and he just doesn't move every time.
That sounds so good. That's exactly what I do.
Tons of delay.
Don't be giving my secrets away. That's all it is. That's all it is. Now I wear my heart on my sleeve, but these days I feel it wearing thin. It's cold out here, and it's getting under my skin. I believe that this night is gonna build us up. And I believe that this night is gonna build us up. We are just animals, not ready to give it up. Take me now. You take my heart and soul and leave me just animal. Take me now. If you're not ready yet, I will wait right here. If you're not ready yet, I will wait right here. I wanna feel your breath on my skin. Draw the curtains and close ourselves in. I wanna feel our lives collide. 'Cause this feels right. And I believe that this night is gonna build us up. And I believe that this night is gonna build us up. We are just ready to give it up. I leave me just animal. Take me now. If you're not ready yet, I will wait right here. If you're not ready yet, and I will wait right here. And I will wait right here.
That was lovely. It broke up a little bit in the middle. I think there's a lot of people on the internet tonight.
Well, there you go. That's the way it is.
But it sounded great.
Great. Thanks.
Danny Clifton said that he heard all-time high in the supermarkets today.
That is, honestly, I will never get tired of that. I think that is everything that we got into music for. I mean, there's so much. When you start off, the journey takes you down different paths. So you first want to do it, and when you first learn how to play, you just want to be able to physically make some music, and then obviously that quickly moves on as you're able to make music, and then as it becomes part of your career and your dreams, and you start to think about things that you want, and that hearing your own music in public spaces.
Oh, that's great. I always remember. I have a friend.
Never get boring.
I have a friend who lives in Farsley, and he went to Florida on a holiday, and he was in a bar in Florida, and he went onto the jukebox, and there was all of the Dunwells CDs on this jukebox out in a bar in Florida, and he was like it was a bigger deal for him to send the video of him in Florida back to me to say, I'm in Florida and you'd CDs on this jukebox. How cool is that? I was like, that's so cool. It's the coolest thing ever.
Actually, I think the funniest one that I've ever heard is it was Simon Speechley, who was a friend of ours. He also owns he owns pubs and wedding venues, and he's a very successful professional, but also a really good friend of ours. And he's supported us from the very start. He's been with us.
He knows all the old songs.
And this is it's a reality check, really. We proudly say that we've been doing this for 10 years. And it's not a case of ups and downs. It's just you just keep doing what you do, and that's the way it works. And he tells an amazing story of 5-6 years into our career, and at first he couldn't. He was telling all of his friends about the Dunwells. He's like, "Oh, these Dunwells, honestly, they're amazing. They're going to be massive."
Yeah.
And his friends, proper laddish friends, are 6 years later are going, so whatever happened to those Dunwells then? And Simon's like, they're going to have the moment. They're going to have the moment. And at this point, he's actually on a stag do. He's away. He's in Spain somewhere. And he's in the hotel bar. And he's going, they're going to have the moment. And as he's saying it, in the hotel bar, I Could Be a King came on. And he's like, this is them now. And he's like, you've planned that? He went, I genuinely have not planned it. It was the radio that was on. And we were on then. So it works in mysterious, weird ways, but yeah, it kind of strengthened his argument that we're doing just fine.
All right. Well, we've been asked for "Will You Wait for Me," so I'm going to do that.
Yep.
How does the guitar sound?
Sounds good now.
This house was broken, and you fixed it up, rebuilt the walls, and you gave it home. And on that morning, you were taken from me. The angel said that they'd set you free. The angel saying that I've heard before, that time stands still for no man. So I'll keep moving, I'll not waste a grain of precious sand. Will you wait for me? Oh, if you look down here, then you will see I'll make you proud. I'll make you proud of me. And on that morning, when they set you free, the angel said, they said you'd wait for me.
Excellent, Joe.
Thanks, Dave. How many weeks are we into this now?
Into lockdown, into the
show.
I'm going to say it's week 7 that we're in now, because yeah. But the thing is, it's like that because we made a commitment that we were going to do it every single day, and we had no idea when the end point is, so we just didn't track the day, did we? We didn't.
Well, the original commitment was we were going to do it for 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And so we just decided one night that we're going to do it 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Or live.
But I think I think it's been like a foundation for us. It's been great. I honestly, I'm loving every single one of them. I don't want them to stop. I want to keep doing them.
No.
I think that they're
6 weeks. Donna Pickles said it's been 6 weeks.
6 weeks, yeah. So there you go.
There you go.
We've got 2 more. Well, we're in the second week now, but we have 2 weeks of lockdown here in the UK. So and then we will see what happens, see what it looks like, how slowly things are going to roll out, or whether we stay in lockdown for a bit longer. Either way, we're going to be doing this every single day, so we're going to be
and if they do start opening up, I think they'll start opening up businesses slowly, and if we can do it in a safe manner, I'm really looking forward to actually playing music with you.
Yeah.
So if we can do it in a safe manner, like maybe once every other week or so, like that, whilst they're still just starting to lift lockdown, we could maybe go into the studio, stand 3 meters apart, wash our hands, play our music.
I'm sure we can definitely start thinking that. It's time that we started
making ahead, but it's just like to kind of get the idea in our heads that it's possible. It could be possible, and I'd like to keep this thing going.
I'm also, we've become wizards at the technology. I mean, we have become the ultimate IT department.
Quality.
I mean, look at it. Joe was with the heads of Sky internet provider.
He said, your Sky is provided by Horse and Cart.
Yeah, he's got the oldest internet ever. Hence, he's not able to watch any other. He's not even allowed to operate the toaster whilst the internet is running. Take some of the ones. Has anybody got any cool questions? Anyone got anything that would like to ask us? Anything from if anyone we are going to have some more guests coming on the show soon as well. Is there any guests you would like to see again? I think they've all been great. I think we've not had one.
On Friday we have Roy Stride from Scouts and Girls, so that's going to be fun. And I think we should just keep it mega upbeat, party night again. Just go for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear my best shirt again. Basically, I took that shirt and put it back on the hanger, and then I'll just take that shirt and put it back on.
Wear your party shirt. Oh, we need the covers. Oh, some great people. Oh, do you know what? That's right. We haven't had Beth McCarthy in. Let's get Beth in. That's a good idea. That's Sam. Well done. Johnny Lamb. Laura says, could we get Johnny Lamb back? We'd love to get Johnny Lamb back in.
He's heavily working on his album at the moment. Did you see? He wrote a really cool, funny song. He says, I'm trying to write this album, but my kids keep getting involved, or my kids keep crying in the background. It's a really funny song.
I ain't seen it. I do know that I do feel his pain. Yeah. The kids are definitely getting. At first, it was like they understood the boundaries, because it was weird. This whole setup that I've got in the kitchen, they understood the boundaries, but now this is just all normal to them now. So therefore, they feel like they own it and that they can just wander into any meeting or performance. So it was just, it's working still.
Says Katie Ellie. I've spoke to Katie Ellie. We are going to get a date in with her.
Yeah,
so that'll happen.
Jill says she'd like to see Jenna again. Yep, sounds like a plan.
Cool.
Plenty of people. I want Megan back in. Love Megan.
Megan O'Neill, Irish radio star.
I'm so proud of that she's got that. Do you know when an artist just needs that little bit of a break at certain points? She's so hardworking. It's great. So,
right, I think you should play a song. What are we going to play? Can you play "Show Me Emotion"?
Give me 1 second. It's going to be great.
Capo 5 or Capo 4?
Short answer to that one is no.
Perfect.
But we'll do this instead. I'm going to give it a go. I never play this.
Well, I've got my next 2 songs then.
So you know what you're going to do, okay? It's been a long time since I left you there. I still feel the cold hands in mine. They were good times, but we will leave them there. 'Cause the warmth of these hands of mine, I've said my don't goes. I've said my don't goes. We were always on the run. We waited for this moment. Just communicate. We took this all for granted. Should we leave this where we want? Please communicate. There were good times, but we just left them there. When I felt your hand slip from mine. It's been a long time coming. Should we leave it there? Just the warmth of these hands of mine. Now I've said my don't goes. Now I've said my don't goes. We were always on the run. We waited for this moment. Just communicate. We took this all for granted. Should we leave this where we want? Please communicate. Please communicate. Please communicate. Please communicate. 'Cause we were always on the run. We waited for this moment. Just communicate. 'Cause we took this all for granted. Should we leave this where we wanted? Just communicate. And I should have let you go. You should have let me know. And I should have let you go. You should have let me know.
That was beautiful. People prefer that to my version.
Were you?
Sack off, Joe.
Did you? Did you play your guitar in the middle of that, or was that my guitar glitching out there?
Your guitar was glitching out a little bit, but you could hear your voice, and it was carrying it.
It's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. Okay.
I went backstage, back to the green room, and asked people to ask some questions. So, I've got some questions for you, Dave. If my computer's just running a tiny bit slow. So we got questions. Someone wants to know what brand of gaffer tape you've got on your microphone right there.
That is traditional, good old-fashioned duct tape. So when we moved the microphones in the studio, we have a really nice handful of microphones. But when I first came here, moved everything over, I wanted to bring this one. This microphone is the first microphone that Joe and I bought and started doing demos with. And I didn't realize that the stand was a little bit worn. And then when I got it set up, it just all fell apart. So a bit of duct tape seems to be doing the job. Yeah, happy with that. Go on.
What is your favourite song to perform?
Do you want to go first for that one?
This is for you.
Oh, is it my quiz? Right. It kind of depends on what part of the set. I mean, like songs like "Will You Wait for Me," for the pure like pride and songwriting, and listening to that and hearing your voice. I think that I like to be performing that one, but as a piece for me to play as an artist, I don't actually do that much on that. I just like really proudly stand on stage and make a load of droney tones. But songs that I really love, like I can't wait till I get to the point in the set that we play All Time High, because it's always fun.
So much fun.
Or like, "Oh, We Made Fire in the Pouring Rain," because you just know, and I love the audience participation and that feeling we get when we do like, "Oh," and fire down, and you hear that. In fact, on YouTube, there's a video of when we played the Scouting for Girls. Do you remember? We did a series of videos that on Instagram, is actually on YouTube. I think Instagram's the easiest way to find them. And I did the video in Leeds when we did that, and that just it kind of captures a little bit of the actual drama of what it's like to be on stage singing, a massive audience singing, and then the reality is that I snipped the video between the live performance in front of 5,500 people to me stood in my living room telling my kids that I'm going to go and do a gig, and they're like, "Yeah, whatever, Dad. Yeah, just get out of the way of the TV." And that video, when you see the crowd singing and you go, "Oh, it's so good." Yeah, I love it. And
thinking about it now.
So you should go and check that out. That's on our Instagram. I did a video, a little montage video of the day on every single day of the tour. So there's quite a lot of footage there, and it was really fun to do. And we put our songs to it. So just look for the Leeds one, and you'll get an idea of what I mean about that excitement that I love about when we play.
Rachel wants to know if you weren't in a band or if you weren't a musician, what would your because I know what you'd have been working over there, but like if you weren't a musician, what would you love to have done?
It's really tough, that one, because I almost feel like, is there something wrong with me? I'm a bit boring. Is there something like, am I broken in some way? Because I left school and every teachers, my heart goes out to you. You guys, especially with the lockdown as well, having to teach my kids. I'm like, oh, there's a brand new, even more so than ever, appreciation for teachers. But school didn't particularly work in my favor for me, and it was my fault, not school's fault. And when I left school, all I wanted to do was something creative, and I managed to get a really great job straight away working as a screen printer. So it was a really creative job, and it allowed me to do it. And my boss at the time allowed me to take days off or finish early on a Friday so I could do a gig at the Cockpit in Leeds.
Yeah.
And so music, since I was 15, has been the only thing, or being creative with music has been the only thing that has actually been anything that I've ever wanted to do. So the answer to that question would be, I'd probably just be a screen printer because I'd have never had the confidence to become a musician. But if I had a chance to be anything I wanted to be, it would be a musician. Am I broken? Nice. Is there something wrong with me?
Not at all. You are totally doing the right thing.
Should I be a bit more ambitious? I'm probably
because you are ambitious. You're doing exactly what you set out to do. Do you know? You can't take that away from you. Because I remember when I was at school, when I was choosing my GCSEs, I we were choosing our options, and just like you, I wasn't very academic. I just didn't interest me. But I was good at sports and I was good at music. And then when it came to choosing my GCSEs, they put both them two things in the same category. So you could you could only choose either sport or music. And I chose sport. So I did all my GCSEs, and I kind of didn't continue playing music until I went traveling at 17, 18. And then when I came back, I decided that I wanted to go back to college and study music. So crazy. What else?
Any more questions? Yeah, Angie's hit the nail on the head. I think my newfound thing is I'm going to become a stand-up comedian.
Yeah. If money was no object, what car would you buy? I know the answer to this.
Yeah. VW camper van. Yeah.
Old school. Kitted out.
Yeah. Once again, think maybe I'm broken. Like I desire those things, but I like my bike. I think as a family we're desiring an XC90 because I remember when I had this, I was like, I went to this car dealership like to go look at them, and we totally couldn't afford it. And I'm like, I'm trying to get Claire to understand that we can't afford this car. And she's like, come on, let's go and have a look at it. I'm like, we'll go and look at it, but it's not going to be right for us. And I honestly, it couldn't have been any more from a comedy sketch with everything that I mentioned. So it would be like, yeah, but you can't fit 3 baby chairs in there. And you go, well, actually, it's got a built-in. Yeah, but we won't want to put the dog in the back there. And dog cage appears, and it's like, oh, this car is making it really difficult for me to turn around and go, this is not right for us.
And the final thing was, yeah, but it's not a VW camper van.
It's not a VW camper van. All right, love, let's go. Come on.
Right, so I'm going to play Ghosts. This is for Charlotte. Nice and in tune. I put my guitar down. I'm lost without you. Maybe that's the truth. I'll never let you know. I stopped taking pictures only 'cause I'm bored. I found what I need, carved in a tree, a message from years ago. Yesterday is in your past, tomorrow's a second chance. You know it's all I know. Believe. Are we the ghosts you desire? Are we the ones you need? Are we the smoke from the fire that's burning a hole in me? I'm not afraid of fading. I'm not afraid to fall. I'm not afraid of failing. I'm not afraid at all. I'm lost without you. Maybe that's the truth. I will never let you know. I've stopped taking pictures, but I can be found in yours. And now I believe those carved words in a tree, a message from years ago. Yesterday is in your past, tomorrow's a second chance. Your limits are unknown. Believe. Are we the ghosts you desire? Are we the ones you need? Are we the smoke from the fire that's burning a hole in me? I'm not afraid of failing. I'm not afraid to fall. I'm not afraid of failing. I'm not afraid. Oh,
Nice one, man. That sounded great.
Was it glitching at all?
No, it's fine. Well, I like a little bit of an electrical noise that happened.
That's fine.
But it's fine. Do you know what I mean? I just saw it as like an effect in the background. Just fine. Like a little percussion sound.
So the biggest question of all is: Are we doing over the hump party tomorrow?
Oh yeah, that's right. Over the hump party, innit? Wednesday. Yeah. I think we should. Wednesday. Should we have a party tomorrow? Does everyone fancy a party? I think we should have.
I think so. I think, you know.
I loved people sent pictures of them like full on like done themselves up and like sat there with a little nibbles in front of them. I loved it. It was so good. Because I actually genuinely felt like I was going to a party. When people were saying in the comments what they're going to bring, I completely understand that it's all part of the joke. But I started to kind of like go, oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
As in like, oh, right, we are going to have some chocolate fingers and a little bit, and a hedgehog, a pineapple hedgehog. Laura's also just mentioned again about the 30th. We're on the 6th man session as well. It's worth mentioning Thursday, that.
Yes.
What time is that in UK time? What is it? And what US
10
time?
O'clock, 10 o'clock UK time.
And then East.
And so I'm currently my setup's in my bedroom, so I'm going to have to decompartmentalize. That is not even a word. I'm going to have to take this stuff downstairs.
That was funny. You tried to use a big word for that. Yeah, that's good. So that's going to be great. So 6 Man are the guys that are behind the amazing festival Rockboat, which is we've done it a couple of years, and that was on in Miami that year. So both years that we did it, and I think it's been from Miami quite a bit. I think it changed destination a little a few of the years. It's amazing. It's so much fun. I'm so glad that we're going to go on their feed. So check them guys out. And if there's any rock boaters on the comments here now, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on their channel. Let's have a look. More comments. I think there was some really funny stuff, but I then got lost in the other comments.
It's gone past.
And there was.
Everyone's always up for a party. It's good.
Great party.
There's some electrical noise going on, and it's freaking me out.
Oh, I know what it is.
Is it your batteries are going on your guitar?
Yeah. Give me a second. Okay. All right. You use some big words again to fill the space, and then we'll.
So when you decompartmentalize this equipment, it takes a long time. You have to fold the laptop, carry the laptop, take the laptop downstairs, and that's just the first run, let alone the second run. Okay, Dave, where are you?
That's so funny. Well done, Joe. Nice filling space there. That was good.
So, as you know,
I don't think you answered the question about what is your favourite song to play.
It switches a lot. So I would say Battle in Life is one of my favourite songs to play of all time.
Fair.
I like the way it's been structured. I remember the writing process really well. It was a time in our life where we were just kind of. I know that as a musician, you're always just trying to figure it out. I think, you know.
Yeah.
And this period in our life, we would definitely like: are we doing an album? Are we not doing an album? Are we even a band? Are we even? Are the Dunwells going to continue? What is there any point? Do I want to be a musician? All of these thoughts were going through my head, and I feel like that song kind of stays with me because of that process.
Yeah.
Plus, working with Dan McDougall, amazing songwriter, and then the energy towards the back end of the song, into the middle eight. It just grabs me every single time. So that's one of my favorite songs to play.
Yeah.
Light Up the Sky again will be one of my favorite songs. It is my favorite song.
I agree.
To play. I like them all. Communicate, All Time High, For the Joy, Lost in the City, We Made Fire in the Pouring Rain, again For the Joy, Short Stories. Basically, I just love playing all of our songs. Safe in My Arms. That's another one.
Mate,
Apparently,
I think you just started. It was like a montage, as you say, more and more song names just fading into the background. Oh no, and then you're back again with the last song.
I'm back.
April mentioned Paradise. Do you know that we never performed Paradise?
I think we played it 5 times.
And people have asked, do you not like it? And it's not even a case of that. We've just never performed it. And because we've gone and released and written so many songs, it's almost like you go back to relearn your songs.
Same with Colour My Mind. Well, Paradise was so it was written. It was written and recorded and performed. So it was a one take, and then that was the mix. So we wrote it that day, performed it that day, and that was whatever the recording was. That's the performance.
Yeah.
So I do need to learn it again.
Yeah.
It is a great song as well. Every time I go back and listen to it, this is paradise. Every crack makes me love you more.
Great.
Am I still a bit blurry?
No, you're fine. You're good. People were saying there that I feel like I'm on holiday. Do you know what I mean? Now I'm on the other side of the screen. People are saying it looks a bit weird and it freaks other people out as well. Some people say they like it. But you've just put me back. Oh, here we go. Going round and round. Amazing. I think we should sing another song. Do you fancy another one?
Yeah. I think we've got time for a couple more.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yes, I think everybody's in agreement for the party tomorrow.
Amazing.
Let's just do a bunch of covers tomorrow.
Just a covers night. Fun. Remember the rules, guys. It doesn't have to be your favourite song, but just bang the requests in. A song that you want to hear when you go to a pub we'll call it a Friday night, but it's a Wednesday night. On a Friday night, what do you want to hear? I'm going to do a cover.
Are you not waiting for that tomorrow?
Well, no, because I've got to mix it up. We've got to play. Or do you know? I could do an original. Shall I do an original instead? I mean, we've just done a lot of originals. What do you feel? I'm gonna stick to what I do.
Yeah,
I feel like it's the best way to go. That was actually Lachlan just making sure that he's if there was anything, he's working his backstage lighting engineer guy now. He knows what he's doing. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. So thinking of you. Summertime, think it was June. Yeah, I think it was June. Laying back out on the grass, shooting pool, having some laughs. Yeah, having some laughs. You made me feel like the one. Made me feel like the one. You made me feel like the one. Made me feel like the one. So wake up, coffee and juice. Remembering you. What happened to you? I wonder if we'll meet again. Talk about life since then. Talk about wanna get in. You made me feel like the one. Made me feel one. You made me feel like the one. You made me feel like the one. The one. 'Cause I don't know where we are going now. 'Cause I don't know where we are going now. Take a look at me now. So wake up, coffee and juice. Wonder and you, what happened to you? Wonder if we'll meet again. Talk about life since then. Talk about one again. You made me feel like the one. Made me feel like the one. The one. You made me feel like the one. Made me feel like the one. The one. 'Cause I don't know where we are going now. 'Cause I don't know where we are going now. So take a look at me now. So take a look at me now.
That was it.
Cheers.
You did like a Joe Dunwell-esque version of with a little clicking at the start. It was great.
Stole it. Stole it.
Sounded lovely.
What do you think you're going to play today?
Today?
To now. There is a chance. There is a chance. There is a chance.
Lockdown is taking its toll.
There is a chance, maybe a little bit. We've been very, very busy for, I would say, at least for the last 4 days. We have been chaos stress level. And I'm not complaining about it. I love it. But then I think every now and again, a little misfire. A little misfire is allowed to happen.
Of course it is. Like not tuning the guitar when I could have literally put you on mute.
Absolutely.
On mute while you were singing and tuned my guitar.
I just like to think it was just because you were sat there just enjoying the show. So.
It really was. Oh, she sings again.
She sings again. Back in tune. Are you going to finish the show with Safe in Your Arms?
Yes, I am. But that's
Army Friends or Safe in Your Arms?
What should we do? Has it got time for two? Yeah, I've got time for two.
Time for two.
How are we finding the feedback of Army of Friends? That's the latest question that's come in.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Great. And it should be on Spotify within the next 72 hours and available to buy and download within the next 72 hours. So it should be available worldwide and not just on YouTube. But it's been really nice to see all. I mean, it's been up for 24 hours.
It's been. I like the way that it's. I always judge things by the interaction, by how many people are are engaging. How many people have a comment up saying that they recognise somebody from it, or thanking us, and just the way that we thank you guys for us all being part of this thing.
Yeah.
I measure it by that, and we have been bombarded with messages, since the release.
Funny ones as well, like, because it's nice and it's like it's got a feel good vibe to it. So like people are sending me messages saying, "You're crying. I'm not crying. I'm just chopping onions."
So fun.
So yeah, it's been really, really good. Thank you.
I think you should play it. I think you should play Army of Friends.
Yes, I will. I know we all feel worlds apart right now, but to see your face on a screen might make us smile. Just be brave and be grateful we are safe. Don't be afraid, it'll be okay. There's no doubt in my mind that we'll get through this. At times like this we all feel a little useless. We are strong, we prove it every day. We're not afraid, it'll be okay. Enjoy the sun through our window. Stay home and keep us safe. We'll just smile and keep our distance until our worries fade away. Watch our worries fade away. Then we'll hold each other again, and it won't feel like it did before. Because when we closed our doors, we began to break down walls. We became an army of friends, led by the brave dressed in blue. While we stayed, we applauded you. Until that day our dreams came true. We celebrate the people that we needed. We recognize the sacrifice we all made. Lock the world away in a single day. Give the keys to those that kept us safe from harm, so that we're okay. Enjoy the sun through our window. Stay home and keep us safe. We'll just smile and keep our distance until our worries fade away. Watch our worries fade away. And then we'll hold each other again. It won't feel like it did before. Because when we closed our doors, we began to break down walls. We became an army of friends, led by the brave dressed in blue. While we stayed, we applauded you. Until that day our dreams came true. We became an army of friends. 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 Then we'll hold each other again. It won't feel like it did before. Because when we closed our doors, we began to break down walls. When we could hold each other again,
Mate, always great to hear it. So amazing to see so many lovely comments
And
coming
thank you
through.
all so much for being
We said
part
we
of
were
it.
going to do 2 more, but I think we should just leave the show from there. I think that's a nice finish there with Army of Friends.
Yes.
Do you think? Do you agree? And also, if we're going to make tomorrow a party, then we're all going to have to get an early night sleep tonight. Got to make sure. Have to go pick out some party outfits. I am my best shirt. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, I can't thank you enough for the response that we got for the video. I can't. And thank you, Matt, our brother, for doing the video. Thank you to everyone who sent footage in. Thanks to everyone who supported it. As Joe said, any time between now and within 72 hours, we will have the link available for purchase on all sites for the track, and then we all the profits go to NHS charities. For now, NHS charities. I appreciate that there's people across the world here. And if there's any other charities that we can help out in any other way, drop us a message. And we, at the moment, all I wanted to do is make sure that it does just good things.
Yeah, we just wanted to try and do something, make a bit of a difference, even if it's the smallest impact. I feel like it's all of this has come from a good place. So
yeah, definitely. If you could please, you guys are our most powerful little army. And everyone in the comments, people say that they can't, sometimes you see them and they say, I can't wait for you to get to number 1, and things like that. And I appreciate those comments so much. I love that confidence that you've got in Joe and myself. But really, just having you guys is really the definition of making it for us. And if you guys can just spread the word as much as possible,
share the song,
the difference that makes is massive. So if you could share on everything, letters, let's go old school. Letters, pigeons, let's send them out there. Let's get everybody knowing everything about what we are and what we're doing every single.
Stick a note in a bottle. Well, that's just littering now, though, isn't it?
It is really. You can't really go outside either, and you don't want to be going to the beach. Not in this. Forget Joe's idea. Maybe if you just share it on your social media platforms, that would be more than enough, and we're very grateful for that.
Thank you, guys.
Stay safe, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow, 6:00. Take care.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.